look at the early days of the business, you understand, I know very well there were major players who have been in the industry. We have quite a lot of our competitors. For this purpose, I wouldn't want to mention their names because they are our competitors. These are the people of which you are going to compete with. These companies has been in business. They've been doing this stuff. They have the market share, and we are just coming, you understand. And, you know, as a young entrepreneur that is coming on board, you do not have any pedigree. Yes, I have experience in my working career. I've worked for about 11 years, going to 12 years, from Nigerian breweries down to Contour Global Solution and down to Daystar Christian Center. So I have the experience to actually do the job. But my experience is very from the experience of Mabele Engineering. So we have to sit down and begin to think, what can we do? Our industry is actually first. We need to first look at the way on how do we really get to be registered first, because you have to be registered first before you can actually ask, okay, I want to get the job done. So our first strategy was, okay, how do we get registered with all these companies we want to work? So we see that, okay, we want to know the kind of customer we want to work for. What service are we going to offer to them? So we look at the service we're going to offer, and we look at all we needed to have as a company to be able to be registered. Because if I want to work for Shell, I must have what Shell wants, or have more than what Shell wants for me to work for them. So we look at those stuff, sit down, put up documentation, register with NCDMB, get our logo, get our website, get some few tools, and look for a good entry strategy. And one of the things we did was to look at, okay, starting the business, statutory jobs are one of the key areas, because by law, you must do those. So we developed competency in that very area, both as an individual. That actually led me to go and do a training with Nigerian National Employment Development. I forgot the full name now. So that actually took me to go and do training with them and did the exam and got that very one and got our company as well too. So we started by entry to the market with boiler and pressure vessel inspection, pressure safety valve inspection. These were the entry path that we used. Now that we got that very one, we now begin to bring other areas of the business, like the welding and fabrication, the piping, and begin to register for one company. But we took it sector by sector. So we started fully from the food and beverage. The food and beverage was a low entry area, and this was where we started from. And from there right now, we are going to the oil and gas bit by bit.